A very good evening to you from Truss Arena in Henderson. It's the match between New Caledonia and Malaysia, and I'm Gordon Glenn Watson. Alongside me is OFC Futsal expert Paul Tui. You join us as the national anthem of New Caledonia plays. Now the national anthem of Malaysia.
And now for Malaysia.
Great things expected of the Haramau Malaysia, the majestic tiger of Malaysia. They've had an extensive build-up heading into this competition, and they start as very strong favourites against a game New Caledonia side in what must be termed the competition's group of death. Here is the lineup for New Caledonia. Coach Noam Tain is going to be taking a philosophical approach to this one. He's going to rely very heavily on goalkeeper Ronan Yuzin, who gets the starting goal in the first 5. While for Malaysia, coached by Maisel Marzuki, they are going to, as I said before, start as heavy favourites to register an opening win. They've had a positive result in the UK. They played a 4-way tournament with England, USA and Poland. They drew 2-2 with England and then participated in the Asian Indoor and Martial Arts Games, beating Bhutan 16-0. The match officials for today are Campbell Kirkwar and Chris Sinclair of New Zealand, the 2 referees. The 3rd referee is Francois Cucurulo, also a New Zealand name. And Philip Mana is the timekeeper. And alongside me, as ever, is Paul Tui, OFC futsal expert. And Paul, this is going to be a tough game for New Caledonia, but also tricky for Malaysia coming into this one as heavy favourites. Something to live up to.
They, yeah, as you said, Gordon, they've had a pretty heavy schedule this year, but they've travelled a lot, and they landed on the weekend in New Zealand. We saw them having a training session this morning. They look very quick, great ball speed, very mobile, but it's an unfamiliar environment, as it is for New Caledonia. But we've seen 2 quite interesting games so far, and this one building up towards the big one later on between New Zealand and Solomons. But yeah, bit of an unknown quantity, both of them. New Caledonia, not many players left from their 2011 campaign for the OFC Futsal Championships in Fiji. And Malaysia, yeah, well, let's just see what they've got. But be nice to see the crowd build up too, because I think these guys are going to be really entertaining.
Team preparations being undertaken, and we're only moments away from match 3 of the 2013 OFC Futsal Championship Invitational. at Trutz Arena in Henderson, Auckland, New Zealand. And New Caledonia really up against it. You would have to say that, looking at the group they've been drawn in, that perhaps the pressure's off them. They can play with an element of freedom because of that.
I think they'll definitely be targeting the New Zealand game on Thursday. Last time they played New Zealand, they won that one over in Fiji, 2010. But yeah, if they can make a bright start here, maybe keep Malaysia at bay for 5 or 10 minutes, they'll grow in confidence, just as Vanuatu did this morning when earlier this afternoon when Tahiti started as firm favourites. Once again though, just with New Caledonia, these guys are specialist futsal players. They're not football players that have converted over for a tournament, so they do play week in, week out and train. Most of them will be based in Noumea, and they'll have some good skills, so we'll see what they've got to show.
It's a big ask of Luke Cornes to latch onto that. Played through by skipper Ivan Horoworo.
Kona's one of the players returning from previous campaigns.
Shamsul Zamri. And Mohammed is looking for a forward penetrating run from Abu Hassan. It wasn't there. Corners will restart the game for New Caledonia. Yes, well, it is an evolution of sorts, isn't it, Paul, that the number of specialist futsal players now participating in these OFC-based tournaments is on the increase. That can only be a good thing, and it certainly shows that the development of the sport is heading in the right direction.
Yeah, and it really has to be that way because there's professional leagues overseas, and all of these players aspire to playing international level, getting to the World Cup, and unless you're specialising, you've really got no chance.
Here is Campbell Kirkwar in your picture, the match official, the first referee. And of course Chris Sinclair. Chance and a goal. It's Abu Hassan for Malaysia.
Just a bit of hesitation there from New Caledonia as from the set piece. Just momentarily, they're just a bit disorganised, and Malaysia take their toll. Good finish.
Abdul Qadir. Hassan. With Abdul Qadir. Faisal Mohammed. Shamsul Zamri, that's a good ball. New Caledonia are opened up. Good save by Ronan Usen.
The keeper's done well there. Man free at the back post.
New Caledonia were cracked open, and Ronan Usen was forced into a good save.
Well, each of the 3 games we've seen an early goal for them.
Long ball straight through to the goalkeeper, Firdaus Ghazali. Kaiser Abdul Qadir. Shamsul Zamri. Abu Hassan. Faisal Mohammed. Now Zamri. Abdul Qadir. It's all Malaysia at the moment.
He's rotating nicely. It's going to be hard work for New Caledonia. They have to stay organised.
Has he got a left foot? Good save by Uzen for New Caledonia. That was a very good save. Interesting to see Shamsul Zamri forced onto his opposite foot. He had plenty of space, maybe too much time to think about it.
One of the players wearing gloves, Gordon, the New Caledonia. In fact, Malaysia players as well. just feeling that temperature drop from what they're used to in their own countries.
Yes, there is a chill to the Trust Arena. We are in the middle of winter in New Zealand. It's a temperate climate. So winters tend to be wet and cold.
Be interesting to see Solomon Islands tonight, whether they feel the cold against New Zealand. New Zealand looking for any advantage they can get against the reigning kings of Oceania.
Council Zamri.
Nice ball.
Cairo Modbarin. This is Modbarin. Abu Hassan. Modbarin, that's a great touch. And the error. Well, he's earned a free kick and a pat on the back from Landry Parawi.
Australians keen to stay and watch the two teams that they're up against in the group after beating the New Zealand invitation side 9-0 in the earlier game.
Will take this kick in for Malaysia. It's a good turn. Oh, good save by Yuzen. Ronan Yuzen saving with the leading leg.
A classic bit of pivot work from the Malaysian pivot there. Nice turn and shot on the turn. But that great first touch and just getting himself into an opening to drive that into the keeper. Well done, goalkeeper.
Chance for Malaysia to make it 2. Oh, but it was just taken away by Malik Kwale.
Desperation stuff at the moment, Gordon. Just 5 minutes in.
It's been a promising start by New Caledonia goalkeeper Ronan Yuzen. He's getting a plenty good workout early on in this match. Zamri winds up, fires it straight into Paulay. Good save by Yuzen again. The New Caledonian goalkeeper coming to his side's rescue. Paulay. First interchange by New Caledonia, and it's a wholesale change. Corners for Korowaru. Corners with a long range shot. I tell you what, it wasn't too far off.
It was a good effort, wasn't it?
Really had no right to get it as close as he did, but in the end, it wasn't too bad at all. Certainly any attacking force for New Caledonia in this match will be handy, no matter where on the court it comes from. As far as I'm aware, Paul, this is the first time that New Caledonia have faced a team from the AFC.
That's highly likely, Gordon. Yeah, not a lot of opportunities outside the OFC champs for the international sides, but you know, even if it's a really difficult task, I think this is a great opportunity for some of the Oceania teams to see what it's like to play at this level. And there's a lot of things they can take away, work on in their own countries as they head towards trying to qualify in 2015 for the 2016 World Cup.
Zambia. Clever ball, headed out by Eric Saiduliwa.
Lucky the Malaysians didn't get away on them.
Maizudin Mordharis. Zambia. movement here by Malaysia and a chance to double the lead, and they've taken it. Azmi Zahari.
Good work by Zahari to get to the far post for the finish, but again, just picking them open with good movement and excellent ball speed. Just so important to have that runner to the back post, Gordon. We've seen it several times already today. You've just got to make that effort. It may not come to you, but if it does, your eyes will light up.
Yes, Ronan Yuzen was a bit disappointed, I think, the look on his face. He felt that he might have got enough of a touch on the ball to allow a defender to provide some cover at that back post, but as you say, Malaysia are all over it, and they've hit the bar. And again, I have to say that Yuzen, he got his positioning just right there, because it forced his opponent into going for height.
Yep, he did well, and that bar's seen some work today over the 3 games. Just looking at this Malaysia side though, Gordon, it's a mouth-watering thought that they might come up against Australia later in the series. They played each other last year, I believe it was 4-4, but both of them very good technique, good movement, and some experience. So yeah, if they get to meet each other later in the tournament, it's going to be a fascinating contest.
Mordali, that's a good run. He's going to need some help or take a shot on goal. He took the shot and off target.
Yeah, nice angled ball there. Good work. Good strong pivot work there from Parawi.
Zahari. His ball intended for Nizam Mordali was overhit. A bit of a scrappy affair so far between New Caledonia and Malaysia. Malaysia have the advantage. They lead by 2-0. Nice work on the counter-attack. Ran into the centre for shoots. It's Landry Parawi. Abu Hassan. And Abu Hassan has been knocked over. There's a yellow card brandished. It's Manon Koiwi. Oh, nice turn. Abu Hassan just lurking on the fringes of that engagement. Perhaps for a loose ball and chance for a shot, but it's with New Caledonia.
Mohid Ali just showing the virtue of having a strong pivot who can receive and turn under pressure.
Manon Koiwi has put himself about. He's already got a card, so he's going to have to be a bit careful here. Caledonian foul count is up to 3. Zahari played in Abu Hassan. It's out. New Caledonia will restart us. Waimar. That's good play by him. Oh, and the shot from distance, it wasn't on target.
Malaysia, Solomon's going to be another interesting one, Gordon, looking at these guys. I think teams, physically similar size and great ball speed and movement. Yep, it's going to be one for the purists. I think that one's on Thursday.
Abu Hassan lost the ball forward. Oh, and a chance here. Oh, and he's missed it. Great chance for Thierry Waimar. to pull one back for New Caledonia. And he just nudged it wide.
He picked it up nicely and he worked it onto his left foot. Sorry, his right foot, and just wide. It would have been a real confidence booster for New Caledonia, but not to be. But encouraging signs halfway through the first half for the men in grey.
New Caledonia do seem to be profiting somewhat from picking up the ball from loose play. A lot of it's through sheer physical presence rather than technical.
Yeah, just destroying that rhythm of Malaysia. They haven't really settled. They've looked good in parts, but not really finding their rhythm yet.
Nizam Modali, Abu Hassan, Faisal Mohammed, back with Hassan, Fadzil. Modali was lingering on the edge of the area, and here he is here. Chance for the third, and just wide. Nizam Modali with a left foot shot. Pass Ronan Yuzen's right hand upright. Modali, good save by the keeper, and it's wide. Infringement spotted.
Caledonia lucky there, just a sloppy period of, and a poor pass there, just putting unnecessary pressure. Just need to tighten it up a little. A bit more patient before making the pass. Shielded the ball well, that's better, but out. Fortunate for number 2 there for New Caledonia.
Abdul Qadir, Shamsul Samri, back to Abdul Qadir, Mohammed, Azali, the goalkeeper and skipper for Malaysia. Fazil Mohammed, still going. Chance for Malaysia, and they've taken it.
Excellent goal too.
Shamsul Samri.
Held up beautifully by the pivot, and he just rolls it into the on-rushing flanker who buries it. Had not much the keeper can do about that one. You just see now with the pivot there, with a nice simple technique, turn, and that's what it's all about. Futsal, 3-0.
Ronan Yuzen did well to even get a hand on that, but the power and the proximity. The strike, too much for him. Firdaus Ambia. Fazil Mohammed. Not a bad ball forward. Malaysia queuing up in the New Caledonia area, just on the edge of the area. Kaiser Abdul Qadir. Abdul Qadir again. Firdaus Ambia. And a wayward Malaysian pass. We haven't seen too many of those so far. Just over halfway through the first half here. New Caledonia 0, Malaysia 3. Yuzen, that's straight to Shamsul Samri.
There's no penetration for New Caledonia at the moment. Just if they can try and get on the ball and just slow it down a bit.
Well, some of these New Caledonia passes are going astray, placing themselves under all sorts of pressure.
You see the Malaysians pressing quite high, right up on that first line. So difficult. It's difficult on your, your skill level needs to be high under the face of that sort of pressure.
Fazil Mohammed, that ball's gone out. Caledonia will be happy to take possession of the ball, but there's been a timeout called as well. So Paul, your analysis of what amounts to the first 12 minutes 20 seconds of this game?
Malaysia just showing, starting to build momentum now, get a bit of rhythm. They've obviously scored 3 goals, and they're just really proving it's difficult for New Caledonia. They just need to settle down, and they'll have to dig deep, I think, to get out of this one. Just having a look at the goals here, just that last one, the finish, good finish there, and nice work from the pivot player. As the ball's come in, he holds it up well, just a touch and a simple finish really. And yeah, so it's a stiff task ahead of New Caledonia. They've got about seven and a half left on the clock. They can keep the score down and head into half time just 3 down. I think they can be well happy, but it's a big step up for these Oceania sides facing teams from the Asian Confederation. They have a lot more games, and they have a lot of support from their federations as they futsal really grows hugely in Asia at the moment, and a team like Malaysia is always going to be dominant in this kind of a series.
Man on Caledonia to get things going. He's been pulled back. Chris Sinclair. Oh, Zahari with a header forward for Fawzul Mohammed. Didn't quite reel off a chance for Malaysia. They've got the biggest technical support staff of any other side here at the tournament, Malaysia, which indicates just how much they've invested in this team and the future of futsal in their country. Zahari trying to work the ball all the way back to Razali in goal. It clipped off Landry Parawi. Here is Zahari again. The defending and cover by Thierry Waimar was perfect for New Caledonia.
Excellent, and you know, they're going to have to do that all evening, because they're finding it really tough. The pressure getting put on their first touch, they're turning the ball over all the time, so it's really going to be all hands to the pump when Malaysia have got the ball. Switch the whole quartet by the looks.
Abdul Kadir punches it to the right, and there's a shot. It's an easy stop for Ronan Yuzen. Malaysia will get the kick in.
Kadir's influence starting to show, Gordon.
Yes, Kaysar Abdul Kadir. The other player who's showing up well here is Shamsul Zahari, number 4. Firas Razali. Kaysar Abdul Kadir. Now Zahari. That's a wayward ball. Trader's curse almost. Pole. Corners.
Once again, just that pressure on the first touch.
Well, they're in trouble, New Caledonia. Malaysia can set themselves up nicely. Good defending. There's real desperate stuff from David Ford.
Kadir does well there. But if the Malaysians press New Caledonia like that for the whole game, it's going to be tough.
Malik Pole. Corners.
Great ball.
Great ball, yes. Quite right, Paul. Ball stayed in somehow. New Caledonia have negotiated some level of safety. Going for a long ball to try and play their way out of it. Pole. Couldn't shake Azmi Zahari off the ball, and a free kick ensues.
Yeah, stunning pass earlier, Gordon. One of the things you notice with the Asian teams is that ball speed, the precision, the speed of the passing. It's just something we have to pick up on in our own region.
So Ronan Yuzen has opted for a 2-man wall. Referee Chris Sinclair has invited Pole to move back, and Porooro has actually been peeled off that defensive lineup. Some pushing and shoving going on in the area. And Firdaus Ambia is going to line this up. There's the shot straight into Pole. So New Caledonia survive for now. Zahari. Straight back to Pole. Switches play to the other side of the court. Porooro. Seeks a run by Pole, and it's guided out by Firdaus Razali.
Ideally, New Caledonia would like to counter-attack there, but it's just not happening for them at the moment.
It's just getting a hold of the ball in any meaningful sort of way, and it comes down to technique. Malaysia have a clear edge in that department at the moment.
And it's probably a little more physical than they're used to, but they're handling it quite well, Malaysia. Probably knocked them off their stride a little bit early. But definitely finding a good rhythm there, Malaysia.
Pororairawa teed it up. And Maggie Parawi fired it over the bar. Razali will restart. Lofted into the corner, taken on the chest nicely. But Thierry Waimar, again, doing some stealing defensive work for New Caledonia. There he is again. Motarin again. Motarin can run into goal if he likes. There's the shot at the far post.
Kadir.
And it was Kaiser Abdul Kadir.
I was just about to say, I'm liking the look of Kadir. Reminds me of Sito from the Australia team earlier. He's got a touch of class about him. And a great run to that back post once again. Well-driven angle ball across, and just that man at the back post to put it away. Really nice finish. Good goal, Malaysia.
Manny Kalwe's got all the willingness to work in the world for New Caledonia. He's a wholehearted futsal player, I'll give him that. Here he is here. Punches a wee ball through to
great turn.
Waimar. Excellent work from Waimar. He's still on the ball.
Yeah. Lovely
hustle stuff from New Caledonia.
Lovely little flash of skill there from Waimar Gordon.
There's Pororairawa. Launches a long ball for Kaui, and it goes out. Azmi Zahari. Taro Modbarin. Muzaddin Modharis. Modbarin. Modharis. That's a lovely ball by Modharis for his teammate. First touch was too heavy. Took him into a difficult area of the court, and the ball in the possession of the New Caledonian goalkeeper, Ronan Uzen.
Yeah, but a nice little passage again from Malaysia. That little lofted outside flick here, just a bit much weight on it, but another trademark skill for futsal.
Here's the New Caledonian skipper. Well, he's just rushed his pass, and it's gone out. Pressure off Malaysia for the moment. David Ford. Malik Paule. Ivan Porooro. Still Porooro. Paule. Nice work on the ball. He's back with his goalkeeper, Uzen. Look, Cornus. Intelligent play from him. Well played, New Caledonia.
Yeah, it's hard. It's difficult with that sort of pressure. 2 players up on you, high up on the court. play your way out of trouble, but a nice little flick and away they went.
Pole has room to move. He's rushed the pass. Well, the pass was too heavy, in fact, and David Ford points out to him where he needed or felt he needed it to be played. Shamar Fadzil, Khairul Modbarin, Nizam Modali.
Nice movement again from Malaysia, that's beautiful.
Oh, and a chance. Goes for the chip. Good save by Ronan Yuzen. Khairul Modbarin tried to just lob it over the goalkeeper. I thought perhaps he, again, had too much time to think about that. Look at this, he just went for a delicate chip.
He couldn't resist.
Exactly, Ronan Yuzen stood his ground well.
Finish.
Oh.
Unlucky, but good work from New Caledonia. But really enjoyed that little period leading up to that shot just before from the Malaysians. Just working the ball around nicely centre court. Good movement, patience, and then just shifting the tempo up a gear with a lovely through ball. And couldn't apply the finishing touch.
Oh, and New Caledonia have a goal.
And a great moment for them. They've put in some hard work over the past few months, and even though they're under the cosh at 4-1 heading towards half-time, I think they can be very pleased with that.
Good finish from Malik Pole to pull one back for New Caledonia.
Once again, having that man at the back post, Gordon, it's the key.
Good little morale booster for the New Caledonians. Campbell Kirkwall, the referee, has spotted an infringement from David Ford. That is the 5th foul by New Caledonia in the opening half. We've got around about 45-46 seconds remaining in the first half. Malaysia 4, New Caledonia 1.
Yeah, New Caledonia just have to keep their discipline here, no more fouls. High up the court perhaps.
Oro under pressure from Nizam Modali.
Double teaming him.
It was Abu Hassan. He joined in and it's a goal. Nizam Modali.
A bit disappointing there for New Caledonia. So we have a look at that one again. Easy finish, but the man unmarked. 5-1.
So the 4-goal advantage is restored for Malaysia. Oh, and this is a chance. New Caledonia have a second. And it's Landry Parawi.
Poacher.
Well, it came out of nothing. It was Khairul Modbarin who just got a little bit complacent with the ball back to his goalkeeper. And Landry Parawi nipped in, won the ball, and then just trundled it into the net. So 2 goals from New Caledonia. Can they mount a comeback? Not before the half-time buzzer goes. And New Caledonia trail Malaysia at the break by 2-5. Malaysia have been on top, but 2 goals for New Caledonia.
Yeah, real morale booster for New Caledonia. They've struggled under pressure when they've had the ball deep in their own half. Malaysia have put pressure on them on that first line, and it's been difficult. It's been a real challenge for their technique, but they've had a couple of scraps, a couple of opportunities, and they've finished well.
So let's take a look back on some of the highlights of the first half. Malaysia took the lead with this close-range shot from Abu Hassan.
Just a bit disorganised at the set piece. Malaysia probably a routine they've worked in practice, but New Cali nothing really offered defensively.
And the value of Azmi Zahari here at the back post. There's no extra cover provided. You can see Yuzen rather perplexed by the marking of his defence. That is, as Paul has said so often today, the value of the player at the back post. opportunity came for New Caledonia and was just toe poked with the right foot by Thierry Waimar. Just lurking on the edge of that melee, picked the ball up, toe poked just past Ferdal Razali's post.
That's a nice one now. Good work from the pivot, just rolling it into the floor for the sick finish really.
Shamsul Zahari, making it 3. New Zealand really couldn't do much. There was too much power on it. He got a hand to it, but could do nothing. Again, you can see at the top of your picture the player at the far post. Just waiting for Pairul Modbarin's shot. And Kaiser Abdul Kadir putting it in for number 4.
Great run he made too from centre court to take up that position. He's had a good first half, Kadir.
Pole pulling one back at the far post. Moment of joy for New Caledonia. There was more to come, but not before Malaysia struck back with their 5th. So half-time here, the OFC Futsal Championship Invitational. It's New Caledonia 2, Malaysia 5. Join us back here at Trust Arena in Henderson, Auckland for the second half of this match. 67 minutes time. Welcome back to Trust Arena in Henderson, Auckland for the second half of the match between New Caledonia and Malaysia. Malaysia lead the New Caledonians by 5-2, and it's been a plucky performance by the French-speaking Pacific Islanders so far. There has been a level of technical difference between the sides that favours the AFC team, and we can just reflect on two of the goals from the first half. And that was a wonderful finish from Nizam Modali at close range. It didn't really give Ronan Yusin much of a hope of stopping it, but New Caledonia managed to finish on a high. A little bit of casual work at the back by Khairul Modbarin, and a reward for Landry Parawi. Punches the air with delight, and look at the smile on his face too. Just got between the goalkeeper Razali and Modbarin, and the rest was relatively easy but no less joyous. But still a very, very difficult task ahead for New Caledonia. They trail by 3. If they were able to pinch a third, perhaps continue to break up the Malaysian team's rhythm, there could be an outside chance for hauling them in altogether, although we shall have to see whether that transpires or not.
Yes, no easy task, Gordon, keeping this Malaysian side out, but New Cali also need to have one eye on goal difference as well, because Solomon's probably the other favourites from this group to qualify for the next phase, but New Caledonia won't be wanting to finish bottom of the table. They've got a big game against New Zealand on Thursday, and they'll feel like they're in with a chance, particularly in that one.
So just a couple of delays here as the match officials check the rigging in the back of Firdaus Razali's goal. An issue with the net. Chris Sinclair and Campbell Kirkwar attending to the problem. Razali looks on.
Perhaps just looking for something to tie the top of the net down. Another slight delay here.
Well, match coordinator Michael Song is in debate with Campbell Kirkwar, but we're underway again. Ball with Firdaus Razali, goes direct. That's a good first touch. Good save by Yusin. Very well done by the New Caledonian keeper. He read that situation forensically and made
terrific from Zamri. We don't just see that first touch when he brought it down, but difficult to find players that can perform that role as a pivot up top, to receive the ball under pressure and turn like Zamri did there. Fantastic.
Well, 2 key saves in the space of just 15 seconds by Ronan Yusin.
Malaysia straight into their work, Gordon.
Yes, they want to put this result to bed as soon as they possibly can, I'd imagine. Zamri, oh, and it's just past the post. Fawzal Mohammed was the player on hand, and he couldn't punish New Caledonia. Just had 30 seconds of the restart. 3 opportunities for Malaysia to extend their lead.
And just Malaysia just trying to play their way out from high pressure from New Caledonia there. Probably more equipped to do it than the New Caledonians are. Deep in their own half.
Long range shot. Malaysia unable to connect up the dots on that counter attack. Shamsul Samri was in plenty of space. Here he is again. It's taken a bit of a touch off the back of his neck. Fawzal Mohammed, Abu Hassan. Zamri can't find a way beyond Malik Polay.
Quite a pure futsal side, Malaysia. Just talking with Juliano Schmeling downstairs, the OFC's Brazilian technical advisor for futsal, and he's really enjoying having a look at these guys for the first time. Juliano, of course, went away to the World Cup with Solomons to Thailand last year, and he's helping us with the technical study group. And yeah, I asked him one word to describe Malaysia, and he said futsal. So it's I don't think you can get a bigger compliment than that from Juliano.
Well, yeah, adopted technical and tactical approach perhaps is in some way connected to the input from Marcelo Serpa Coelho.
Yeah, definitely.
He's their technical advisor. He's Spanish. And they're having more and more of a say in the development of futsal in the AFC and the OFC. And this card, I think, is going to be for a deliberate handball. Look, Cornus is the man who Chris Sinclair has picked out. Kaiser Abdul Kadir restarts it. Abu Hassan went for the first time shot. It's broken kindly. New Caledonia, they can't latch onto it. Now Abu Hassan. Fawzal Mohammed, Abu Hassan. Kaiser Abdul Kadir. Good defending again from Ivan Poroworo.
Yeah, they've defended well at times, New Caledonia.
Just through sheer enthusiasm, Paul. They've not shirked the task by any stretch of the imagination.
No, that's right, and you have to be understand, I guess, New Caledonia, first international game in 2 years, over 2 years in fact, and for Malaysia, game number 20 for them in 2013. So I think New Caledonia holding them to 5-2 at the moment is terrific.
Zamri. Comment for Abu Hassan. Haider Abdul Kadir. Zamri. Abdul Kadir can't keep that ball in. Mass interchange for New Caledonia. Oh, that's a clever ball. The goalkeeper's done well, Razali.
Great little dink from Thierry Weimar.
Zamri for Fawzal Mohammed. Abu Hassan. There's the outlet ball to Kaiser Abdul Kadir. Shamsul Zamri. Corairoa read that like a book. He's done well to get this ball back for New Caledonia. Terry Weimar. Abu Hassan. Shamsul Zamri. Abdul Kadir back with Zamri. Trying to work himself onto the right foot. Abdul Kadir drags it back from Weimar teasingly. That's a great pass, Abu Hassan. The goalkeeper's come out for it. Paul Rairoa did well to offer some defence.
Thoroughly enjoying Abdul Kadir's contribution to the game tonight, Gordon. Just a lovely little drag back and a beautiful angled ball. Good vision and great ball speed, and just picking them open with great technique.
Shamsul Zamri. Abdul Kadir, nice Cruyff turn. Fawzal Mohammed. Shamsul Zamri. Abu Hassan coming short. He decided to go to the far post. Shamsul, oh, good save.
Great save, and nicely worked opening again by Malaysia, but keeper equal to the task.
That was a fantastic save by Ronan Yuzen. This had goal written all over it.
Yeah, look at that. Wow, one of the saves of the day, Gordon. Terrific.
Abu Hassan saved with a leading leg. Corairoa was on hand, and again, it's just that problem of linking up the passes on a counter-attack. Malaysia taking the opportunity to make some changes of their own.
Who's playing? Come on, guys.
That's a good ball. Can't match it with a solid touch. Terry Weimar. Pole. Oh, they've given it away. A chance for Malaysia to punish them. Good save again. Ronan Yusen. Danger's not over. Oh, excellent save. The goalkeeper's having an absolute blinder for New Caledonia.
He's on fire. Terrific double save there.
I had a feeling he would be a pivotal figure in this match today, and he's...
Yeah, no shortage of work for him tonight.
No, not at all. Omar taken down. He's told to get back up on his feet. Malaysia can counter-attack. Curtis Ambia. And that had plenty of power, but no accuracy. Khairul Modbarin, number 7, the right foot shot. Malik Pole. Well, he's rushed that and put his team in trouble, but again, New Caledonia is sometimes able to just hustle themselves out of trouble. Terry Weimar. Porairoa. Nizam Mod Ali. Zadine Modharis, good save by Ronan Yusen again, but he's not happy about the amount of space that opened up in front of him, the New Caledonian goalkeeper.
Yep, another good save. Yusen having a big night and keeping them in it really. 5-2, no goals in the second half.
Being shown by Chris Sinclair. So Khairul Modbarin. Well, one word I would use to describe the New Caledonian performance so far is plucky. They've been game enough to give this a real go. Might not have been pretty at times, but their spirit and their courage has produced 2 goals for them. Oh, look, and they might have another here. Oh, and he's botched it right at the last. Ivan Poroworo.
Great run and a great bit of skill to get past the defender, but he just couldn't apply the finishing touch. But yeah, plucky's the word for sure. And great to see a couple of the teams that we thought were real underdogs. Another great save. Vanuatu and New Caledonia, you know, despite being under the cosh, have performed really well today.
Yes, there's been some notable team and individual performances, and I think tonight Ronan Yusen is emerging as something of a hero for New Caledonia. Amongst a generally good team performance from his side.
Yep, they can build on this for sure.
And Malaysia just struggling to come to grips with perhaps a new style of opponent that they wouldn't be so used to dealing with.
Yep, most of the futsal they'd be involved in would be very technical, tactical, and yeah, as you say, Gordon, plucky, that's the word. And it's just unsettled their rhythm at times tonight. And it's not over yet. New Caledonia could get another one, and who knows what can happen from there.
Yes, if New Caledonia managed to get the next goal and just perhaps force the issue, place Malaysia under a bit of pressure. Oh, and it's moments like that it's
exactly what you're talking about, isn't it?
It just suggests that New Caledonia are not out of this. They do get worked around the court sometimes. Yusen coming out.
Great little pullback there from Modbarin.
just a bit too much weight on the pass, but once again, just that lovely technique that the Asian-based players have.
Shot around the corner of Porooro by Modbarin, not on target. There has been a change in goal for Malaysia. Hadi Mod Taufik. Oh, and his first job was nearly to pick the ball out at the back of the net.
And Kurukuru in the house, Gordon.
There they are, the Solomon Islands arriving for their match with New Zealand. That's at 8 o'clock local New Zealand time here on OFC TV, as Abu Hassan tries to put one past Uzen. New Caledonia can't play their way out. They've kept very solid shape in the second half. No goals yet. Abu Hassan. Khairul Modbarin. That's a good ball. Modbarin just can't get the finish in.
Again, good work from the keeper though to put him off. Made himself big in his D and couldn't get the shot on target.
What do Malaysia need to do, Paul, to just take a grip of this game again?
I think if they can just settle it down, just maybe even slow the tempo, and just get their rhythm back again. But I think in the end, you know, still 12 minutes, plenty of time. It could still run to double figures if they get back to some of the form that we've seen so far in the game. But just an unsettled period as New Caledonia knock them off their rhythm. But this type of thing, lovely vision, good angled pass.
Malik Pole, Thierry Weimar. That's a good ball by Weimar. Weimar, he's through. Oh, the second touch was heavy. Hadi Mod Taufik doing well to produce his first save. Modbarin.
This is Malaysia at their best. Just build up slowly and then
Off the line.
and then that killer ball through. But just the build-up play in their own half with a nice rotation, follow your own pass and circle around one another and then unpick the New Caledonia defence with a good ball and a good run, just as they did there.
Abu Hassan's shot is blocked by Andrew Parawi.
Off the line. All hands to the pump. Good work. Here's the counter.
Well, it was an interesting way to retain possession. And they're in trouble. Modbarin plays
Got to
it
get to
wide.
that back post, but heavy touch, and out came the keeper. Great work again. Good individual skill.
Yellow card shown to Fred Al-Sambia.
Malaysia definitely rattled, and great to see the Oceania players taking teams on and in the 1v1, going around them with speed and skill, change of pace, change of direction. Terrific stuff. And they're well in it, New Caledonia.
Porooro. Tahuliwa. Porooro. Right one. Abu Hassan showed some interest. It's picked up by Landry. Parawi. Porooro. Now New Caledonia on the counter. They've got a foul for their troubles. As we have a look, and Eric Saihuliwa was the fouled and aggrieved party. Luke Cornice will take the free kick. He's got a teammate here who checks onto his left foot. Cornice is forced to lunge for the ball. It's back with the goalkeeper, Yuzen. This has been the best spell of play for New Caledonia on the ball of the match so far. Abu Hassan is forced to go to ground to try and win the ball back. Porooro. David Ford. That's not a bad shot. Halfway through the second half. It's New Caledonia 2, Malaysia 5. Adzil. Zamri.
Good work. New Caledonia's turn to put pressure on.
Cornice in trouble. Malaysia have Abu Hassan at the far post, and he doesn't make any mistake.
Good counter-attack and finish, but just in that earlier phase, New Caledonia willing to put pressure on Malaysia as they try to play up from the back, but a good counter-attack, and again that good run to the back post to apply the finish. Malaysia will be very relieved after that. That's been a great 10 minutes really for New Caledonia, and that just takes some of the pressure off. Malaysia look to find their rhythm again. 6-2, probably game over, but definitely that won't be the end of New Caledonia's spirited effort, and here they are again putting pressure. Not prepared to sit on halfway and wait for the Malaysians to come at them and unsettle them. Probably a good tactic at this stage. Malaysians looking a little bit rattled at times.
For a performance that's just been dragged out of the locker after a 2-year hiatus, it's not bad. Great. And a chance for Weimar. Good goalkeeping from Hadi Mod Taufiq for Malaysia. Faisal Mohammed can have a shot. Oh, it's taken a deflection and it wrong-footed Ronan Yuzen. And that was a great finish from Shamsul Zamri.
He just lost his marker and driven ball in, and lovely shot on the turn. And that's one of the things, I guess, if you're working a lot, touring, playing 20 games, you get an opportunity to work on your set pieces. Those little details are what can make a difference in games, and it's not the first time tonight we've seen that Malaysia on the set piece. Similarly in the last game, Australia showed the danger at set pieces against the New Zealand invitation side, scoring a couple of times.
Well, this has settled Malaysian nerves to rapid-fire goals in the space of 90 seconds. New Caledonia 2, Malaysia 7. Faisal Mohammed. Thierry Weimar starting to throw his weight around. He's not the biggest of players. He's going to get a talking to by Campbell Kirkwar. No more, please.
That's enough, he says.
Faisal Mohammed. Kadir, it's been intercepted, a chance for New Caledonia. Oh, it's just wide. David Ford. Great opportunity for New Caledonia, goes begging.
He'll be kicking himself there. It was a great chance. He ran onto it well, but just poked it wide.
Nizam Ali. The corner. Not a good one. Abdul Qadir all the way back to Mod Taufiq. Goalkeeper. Mohammed. Mod Ali. You could see what he's trying to do. The execution wasn't equal to the ambition. Hama. That was close. New Caledonia survived for now. Hama. Poroworo in trouble. Well, the reach of these New Caledonians, and a chance. He's round the keeper. No, the keeper's done well, and it's an infringement. A yellow card for Hadi Mod Taufik.
Just tried to take it round the keeper and he caught him. Down for the pen. Great chance now for New Caledonia.
Ivan Poroworo, the skipper for New Caledonia, against Hadi Mod Taufik. Can Ivan Poroworo grab a third for New Caledonia? Campbell Kirkwar, the referee, looks on. Poroworo scores. 3 for New Caledonia.
Well taken pen too. Nicely sending the keeper the wrong way. Good work, New Caledonia. Nice counter-attack and some reward for their endeavours in the second half. 2-1 in the second half, so yep, it's been a good night so far for New Cali. They'll take a lot of heart from this, and of course they'll be up against Solomon Islands tomorrow, New Zealand on Thursday. It'll be very interesting to see whether they can build on that, and you know, I just think they're both teams, Solomons and New Zealand, might have their hands full with these guys. I know they haven't had a lot of international action, but they work hard in their own country. They play regularly in leagues, and there's a lot of passion. I know the guys, the coaches, and spent some time over there last year and saw them at work, and doesn't surprise me, Gordon, to see they've got 3 today, but looking at them now in the timeout, you can see how much passion there, enthusiasm, and they'll want to do everything they can in this next 7 minutes to stay in it, maybe snatch another goal or 2.
Exactly, it's a 4-goal advantage in favour of Malaysia, and in the jostle for semi-final spots with opponents to come, New Zealand and Solomon Islands, this could really make a big difference in the wash-up.
I think so. I think so. It could very well come down to goal difference, and if it does, Ronan Yusin will be one of the men to thank. Let's have a look at this pen again, Gordon. How about that?
Well, you have to feel for Hadi Mod Taufik. It's very difficult to stop a penalty at such close range.
It is.
As we see the Tahitian team, and they're well prepared with those beanies. Look at that. Looks like a homemade job.
Yeah, Tahiti fans, eh? It's great, and a few Solomon Island fans starting to come into the stadium as well. Not too many New Zealanders yet for the big game tonight, but I'm sure they'll turn up over the next hour.
Mohammed loses out to Poroworo. Minutes and 40 seconds left on the clock. There's Puarairoa. Eric Taihuliwa. Oh, and he's checked. Now, that hasn't been picked up by the official. It'd be interesting to see that on a replay. Good goalkeeping. But there's been a foul spotted, and it's Eric Taihuliwa who was carded. Well, it was all happening there, Paul.
Yeah, I thought the foul could have gone the other way, as you did there, Gordon. But four fouls each now, so just need to retain their discipline. We'll see what Malaysia have got. This will be another well rehearsed set piece, I would imagine.
Ronan Yusin has opted for a 2-man wall. Puarairoa is one of those. And that's a good goal, a well-worked goal by Malaysia.
Yeah, just drew the keeper out and angled that shot into the stanchion. Beautiful goal really by Malaysia. And again, just that time that this team has spent together, had a chance to work on their routines.
Khairul Modbarin with the shot. Straight into the back of the net. 8-3 for Malaysia.
Caledonia just got to keep their composure. They won't want to concede double figures here.
Good corners.
And they've played well enough not to.
Thierry Waimar. With Mohammed. Tawfiq. Ambia. Ambia again. That's a lovely ball. And Maizuddin Modharis was just unable to keep it in. Five and a half minutes to go. New Caledonia 3, Malaysia 8. Paul, have we seen the best of Malaysia so far? It's been
I think we've seen, we've seen some glimpses. Certainly, there's been some lovely pure futsal, you would say, played. You can certainly see that they're well drilled. They've spent some time together, but I think for them coming up against a different style, slightly more physical, has upset their rhythm at times. But they've only been in the country a couple of days, and I'm sure they'll go from strength to strength. I think they'll enjoy the game against Solomons because the two very skillful sides, able to play the ball quickly, good movement. But I think Malaysia will be there or thereabouts at the finish. I think they're good enough to go to the second round, certainly. But it's been a tough day for them, and New Caledonia can take heart from what they've done tonight. And I love that keeper, Gordon. What a terrific night he's had.
Yes, absolutely. He's kept New Caledonia respectable. And a performance that has been full of courage, if not as many goals as they may have liked. Abu Hassan lines this up. And, oh, it's missed.
Thought that was in.
I thought that was in as well. Maizuddin Modharis. Andre Hammer. Launched forward by the goalkeeper. And he was apologetic. Run unusing. Take a look at this again. Paul, can you talk us through that?
I couldn't quite pick that up, Gordon. Be indirect.
I wasn't entirely sure why this was given as well. Some sort of back pass, perhaps, but it's academic because Malaysia have a free kick in a very advantageous position. Firdaus Ambia is standing over the ball. Abu Hassan to his right. Another quick save by the goalkeeper. Abu Hassan. That's a great first touch. Fadzil shooting wide.
Okay, I think it must have been the back pass to the keeper before the ball had travelled over the halfway line, but I'm not sure. I'll have a look at that one later.
Well, two balls on court. Play has continued. Ivan Pororo. Now Eric Sahuliwa. Andre Hammer. Willingness and endeavour from New Caledonia without being polished in a technical sense. certainly able to make Malaysia, well, they could have gone to ground with that and perhaps set up a goal for New Caledonia there, the skipper.
Yeah. But I like your word plucky from earlier, Gordon. That's what it's been tonight, and just got to hang in there. They've got 3.5 minutes left on the clock. Time for another goal, but they, more importantly, I think they won't want to concede anymore.
Haris. Thierry Weimar clears. To the far post, Abu Hassan got his lines all wrong there with the left foot volley. A smile from Ivan Poroi. He didn't expect that. It came at him at a rate of knots as well. Malaysia through Muzaddin Haris. Restart. That's
just another,
move.
Another well-worked routine from the set piece, from the kick-in, and it's where the Asian teams will have that advantage over the Oceania teams over the week. These guys, the opportunity to work on these things in competition as well as at training.
Oh, nice flick from Manon Kaui. I think in the wash-up of this match that New Caledonia will feel somewhat satisfied with quite a few of the elements of the performance tonight. They've certainly made Malaysia work. Abu Hassan.
Certainly, Gordon. I think we have to be realistic. You know, when you've been out of the international scene for a couple of years and you come back into it against the side that's as active as this one, it's a big challenge. To come away with 3 goals, I think it's a terrific performance.
There's plenty of physicality and commitment out there on court. Yes, quite right, Paul. 2 years in the international wilderness is no way to prepare for a match against a battle-hardened side like Malaysia. But they've done all right so far, at least in terms of the performance, if not the scoreline. And Malaysia certainly getting a decent workout in their opening match here.
Yep, and New Caledonia still, you know, physically look okay. They're mentally there. They're hanging on, you know, right at the death. Just over a minute left on the clock. And they're still in this, at least in terms of their performance.
Luke Connors. New Caledonia picked up by Zamri. Kaiser Abdul Kadir. Abdul Kadir again. Nizam Modali against Thierry Weimar. He's worked himself into space and slams it against the upright.
Great run.
Oh, and that's skillful from Pororo. He's past 2.
Beautiful dink.
And he's fouled.
Yeah, it's a shame. He had Weimar out on his right and he wasn't able to get it away. And lovely little dink though, and once again just showing a bit of skill to get out of trouble. It's what it's all about, futsal, guys taking people on.
It's the first touch that was glorious.
Wasn't it?
Just to lob it over the opponent. Chance for New Caledonia. And a chance. Zamod Ali. And Shamsul Samri racing up on his right, but New Caledonia recovered their shape and dealt with the problem. Ronan Newson. Just breaking down into the scrappiness. And the closing 30 or so seconds of this match 3 at the OFC Futsal Championship Invitational. It's Malaysia 8, New Caledonia 3. That was casual defending and he really paid for it.
It was a bit, wasn't it?
Landry Parawi. Mod Ali will take a kick in. No, he won't. It's a worked move. It's always interesting, I think, Paul, as well, when you get to see the goalkeepers with the ball at their feet and in hand on counter-attacks.
Yeah.
Angelo,
his eyes lit up there. Yeah, a good game, I think. I think a real boost for Oceania in general to see, you know, a team that's been out of action for a while to come back like this, and 8-3, no disgrace in that, Gordon, and nice taster for what's to come as well. Solomon Islands, the Kings of Oceania, New Zealand the hosts, and tomorrow mouth-watering feast of futsal I think we can all look forward to.
Yes, so the final score here, New Caledonia 3, Malaysia 8, and plenty of action here to as Ronan Yusin shares a joke with the match officials. I think that's about playing kit and refereeing kit, perhaps.
Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for your support of the OFC Individual.
Let's look back on some of the highlights of an eventful second half. Zamri with a shot.
Great
Ronan
save.
Yusin. Yeah, that was a great save. Left hand. Kept his eyes on that all the way. And then on the counter-attack, Abu Hassan, you can see, clearly unmarked. All he had to do was get it on target, and Yusin beaten. Abu Hassan, one of the standout performers for Malaysia. Zamri, straight from the kick in. Just stole that extra yard of space and hit it first time. Look, Cornice could do nothing. But there was consolation for New Caledonia. Ivan Pororo with this penalty kick after Hadi Mod Tawfiq couldn't save it. Khairul Modbarin with an excellent finish. It was a well-worked set move. New Caledonia had built a wall in front of goal, but Modbarin was there to put the icing on the cake. So confirmation of this result, New Caledonia 3, Malaysia 8, match 3 of the OFC Futsal Championship Invitational. Rejoin us at 8 o'clock local New Zealand time for what shapes as a mouth-watering clash between the Solomon Islands and New Zealand. On behalf of Paul Tui and myself, we will bid you a momentary farewell, and we'll see you very shortly for Game 4.